Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So I want to say something before I get into this video. I think a lot of y'all are personality chasing and personality driven. Y'all think that because a guy cusses and uses lingo that he knows what he's talking about, and that's not always the case. A lot of guys be speaking from hearsay, not from experience, and not from, other people's experience around you is your experience too. Because when you know about things, it's like you adjust things in your own life. Like, everybody know I'm right. So what I mean by this is, let's say you got a friend and your friend be telling you about his relationship. He gonna have you watching your girl or watching your wife. That's how it is. But y'all need to stop chasing personalities. I mean, this happened. This is what happened in the church in the early 2000s too. People were chasing personalities, and when it was all said and done, it was coming out that preachers were rainbow. It was coming out that preachers were grifting, scamming, and now, as a result, nobody want to go to church no more. And it seemed like that's what's going to happen on YouTube. It's like people chase certain people, the people with the highest subs, the people with a lot of people in their lives and stuff like that. But what's going to happen is one day people going to see the truth about some of these people that they believe in so much, and then they ain't gonna even want to watch YouTube no more. I'm telling you, I seen it. I'm predicting it. I hope that it doesn't happen, but if things continue to go the way they are, it's gonna happen. I mean, we already seeing it with Angry Man. Like, people, like a lot of, for instance, I think he has like 600,000 subs, but his views, he only get like 15,000 views, 10,000 views. It's like, and a lot of people is making videos on things he do and say. I told y'all once before, the dude be acting bipolar, but it's not just him. It's a couple other people too that, if you watch their videos, you're gonna be confused, because one minute they'll be saying one thing, the next minute they'll be saying something totally different. One minute they're against the red pill, the next minute they for it. And it's like, that's what happened with the church. I'm telling you, man, this is similar. This is similar. Like the confusion, all that is what unraveled the church, man. Them preachers had it in the late 90s, early 2000s. They ain't got it like they used to have it. I'm telling you that right now. Some of my videos got more views than theirs. So, but anyway, I was getting more video views than them back then, but who's keeping score? YouTube did what they did, and they admitted what they did. YouTube they was trying to, like, it appears that they were trying to curb my influence. Just like it appears that way now. It's just not as much as back then. Like, even if you go on my old channel now, it's still severely shadow banned. Severely shadow banned. I had tags and everything. When you got tags, the way it's supposed to work is, if a person types in one of your tags, your video is supposed to come up. Clearly that's not happening, because you see certain people getting all the views, and then you see certain people with a bunch of tags that still don't get views. But I need to get into this subject matter. We unscale back on the videos for a number of reasons. Like, It's not about support, but people should be supporting. Like, if you believe in somebody, you should support them, right or wrong. And whether they right or wrong. If you believe in them, you should support them. It's not about the support, but you should. And shout out to those, the ones that have. They know who they are. And I want to do something. This is for you agents. You see that? That's what I'm giving y'all. All of y'all agents, whatever y'all doing, I know y'all been watching me a long time. That's for you. Agents. Scared to see a black man rise up and lead us. Do anything in their power to have agents and hand-picked men viewed as leaders, and they not. That's probably the main thing that's keeping us from doing better in this world, and in particular in the United States. So I'm gonna give y'all another one. There you go. That's for you. Everybody that intentionally does things, says things to kind of curb my influence, keep me down, there you go. That's for you. Now, let's get into the subject matter. I want to talk about how modern women they crave dissing men. And then when men don't want to approach them, when men don't want to date them, when men don't want to take them out, when men rather pay for it, now they want to cry. But all y'all do is try. This is what most of them, married and unmarried, trying to lead men, be condescending with their men, disrespectful, passive aggressive. Even when they say they just kidding, they be throwing shots. You know, don't look for no relationship. Deal with women without looking for a relationship. You gotta let a relationship happen on its own. Because when you look for it, that's when things gonna happen. Man, don't you know that everything has to be right? Blood types, everything. Like, you start making kids. I'm finna go deep. I'm finna show y'all, pause. I'm finna show y'all something that y'all probably didn't know. For each man, there are women for him to choose from that's gonna be compatible with him. Sometimes it don't always work this way, but sometimes it do. When you start in terms of making kids, this comes into play as well. See, one of the reasons why the divorce rate is so high is because people ain't, they trying to be like what they see on TV. Not knowing that it's called television programming for a reason. They're treating you like a computer. And so you bring all that stuff into your relationship, and for men look at it like, man, I ain't finna be in no relationship with her. And think about it. Remember the movie Players Club? Okay, so what was the other girl name with the blonde hair? Okay, the blonde hair, either one of them, right? Who's gonna get in a relationship with them? See, that's what's different now. In the 90s, we knew these ain't relationship girls. Now, since that song, I'm in love with a stripper, it's like people be trying to have relationships with these girls, and they fail miserably. Like, she don't gotta be on the pole to have a stripper mindset. Some strippers are in front of smartphones doing it. I mean, And it's the mindset that's not fit for relationships. Just like all this money, that money, this money, that. When we heard it in the 90s from Mace and from P. Diddy and from all that, we liked the songs, but the songs wasn't getting in our heads like that, because people were a little more headstrong in the 90s than they are now. So now they more superficial. Everything is about appearance. A dude won't even like a girl, but if he know his guys like her, he gonna bring her around, because everything is about appearance now. We'll be back. I'm gonna finish this conversation.